Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. Really a joy and a blessing being out here in nature this evening. And start getting a little bit cold around this riverbed here. Okay, the river is right here. As a matter of fact, I'm seated right in the river. And a stone here, I'm seated on truth. Hard and objective fact right here. Okay, I want to thank you very much for tuning in and for listening to me. And it's really a blessing to me to know that I can speak and there are persons who are on that same frequency, that same vibration, having that same energy, and what I'm saying is resonating to them. Okay, resonating with them. Okay, with that being said, I want to speak to you on the topic, the crazy man is king. And I want to point you to a particular scripture in the Bible concerning David, King David. And at this point in time, I can't bring the scripture, but in my description, I promise you that I'll put it in my description for you, that you can get the scripture, but I can give you the moral of the story. Okay? Now, first of all, the Bible have no reference to anyone who ever existed 1,000 years ago or to any event that really took place upon earth. The Bible addresses the human mind, and when you speak about David, it is speaking about humanity, because David is a symbol of humanity. That's why he speaks about the Christ being the son of David. And the Christ asks a question, and they could not have answered. Okay? Those with the religious mindset. Okay? But this story I want to bring across to you concerning the crazy man is king. It is when Saul, or King Saul, who was chosen by the people to reign over the people of Israel. And as I said before, the Bible is not literal. Israel meant to rule as God. So here was a people who were supposed to be ruling as God, but instead of ruling as God, by believing in the power within themselves, they start looking to a power outside of themselves and look towards having a government to govern over them. So it is showing you the symbol of politics when I speak about Saul. When the people went away from Samuel, which was a consciousness of the prophetic order of Melchizedek, where it is showing you the order of the mystics, those who have experience with the divine and bring the experience of the divine to point the people to always look within themselves. And they had turned away from that and was looking without. Okay? And so it is showing you that the political system or mindset will always be against the one who's been chosen by the divine order, or the one who's born for a certain purpose, or the one who's been born a mystic, or a prophet, or a philosopher, or a great wise one, or one who will express the Christ energy, or one who will point the people to look within themselves and look away from the political system or the religious system. Okay? So here was this chosen one with this certain mindset. And Saul was about to destroy this mindset, which is the political system I said. And yet they told you that they will flee. and went among the Philistines. It is teaching you where humanity can find themselves in a certain dwelling place. Among those who believe in idol and idol worship. Among those of a different mindset. And who also want to destroy you with their false God and false images also. But you now have to align yourself with nature. So it tells you that David had a bed. And David will allow the spit from his mouth to run down to his bed. But what is this teaching you? It is teaching you here, the symbol of David, I tell you, the symbol of humanity. It is teaching where you align back with nature. And when you align back with nature, even those who are against you, the only thing that they can do or say against you is that you are crazy. You are mad. Thus, I call myself Black Mad Guru. Because when I start coming into that place, I've displayed my kingly character, my royal self, my true self. The place of exiting the crown, having the crown be placed upon me by accepting my true kingly ability. They call me crazy. They call me mad. And so it says that David played the role of the madman and even the king. When you say even the king of the Philistine who wanted us to destroy David, it is showing the government system, all the systems that set up. They will join and say, he's crazy. He's mad. Look at him. Look at his appearance. And so, my brother, my sisters, everything in the Bible is now. It's a prophecy. It is your biography. But this man, or this consciousness, is king. This is the consciousness that will allow you to exit your skull and become one with the wind and come into the world of the invisible and become the rightful ruler to rule the people, not by the rule of Caesar, but by the words that will come forth. It will take root in the heart of a people, and they will understand leadership. That's the true rule, where they will rule their own selves, their inner being, their true place of righteousness and consciousness and awakening. A message that will awake them to the true self. A true shepherd that has not been chosen by man, that has not been chosen by intellect. One who's speaking not according to intellect, but by experience. A consciousness that is aligned back with nature, and it's pointing you back to nature. That pointing you to look within. That is leading you to the city of David. That pointing you back to Zion. That pointing you to the highest version of yourself. By telling you to look within and not to judge based on the outer appearance. For not what goes into a man that defiles him, but what comes out of a man. So don't look on the outside. Don't judge a man based on how much thing he owns in this world. That very man could be the king. That very man could be the one who's going to bring liberation. Who's going to bring joy and peace and happiness. We're going to bring an age, a golden age to you. So my brother and my sister, with that being said, I believe I got my message across to you. That the crazy man is king. That the man will always come to his highest self, will be the true ruler, will be the true leader. Even though the political system will go against him, even though the religious system would go against him, even though they will say he's crazy, even though they will say he's mad, that's the most they can do, because you must rule, because you are chosen vessel. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much. I want to give you the one eye according to Matthew 6:20. If your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. Let the sun arise in you and rule as king of your destiny. Peace. Love you. I'm out.